Euro dollar daily forecast, January 9, FXEmpire.com. The euro dollar fell again on Friday as the non-farm payroll jobs report out of the United States showed that there was an acceleration of hiring. The headline number was actually 200,000, which was more than expected. Instead of the usual risk on trade, we actually saw a reversal of that as money flowed back into the United States, as it simply appears now that we are highlighting how much better the United States seems to be doing than Europe, and the fact that the Europeans may be getting left behind in an economic sense. Once the 129 level was broken on Thursday, there was no real doubt about the direction of this pair, as the last semblance of support had been violated. However, we are approaching the 126 handle, which on the weekly chart does look to be a minor support area, and as such a bounce could be coming. The real question is whether or not we're going to get it in time to take advantage of it. We don't necessarily like selling right now. It's a little overextended. Consolidation at this point wouldn't be a surprise, but a bounce back up to 129 to test it for resistance would actually be something that we would welcome, as we could sell this pair going back down. Keep in mind there is a Merkel and Sarkozy meeting coming up, so a little bit of hopium could re-enter the markets. We think, though, that the 130 area is going to be a make it or break it line. We wouldn't even consider buying it until we close above that on the daily chart, and truthfully, we'd have to spend probably a day or two beyond that above 130 for us to get truly interested. At this point in time, it does look like the euro is going lower, and in fact, we think that if 126 gives way, we could be looking at 119 and eventually parity if that gives way. It's a long-term call, and there's always going to be euro bulls out there, so one has to be careful, keep that in mind, and understand that it will chop around a bit. Because of this, we are selling short-term rallies at larger numbers, like 129 and 130, as they appear.